Hi, hello my dear students. Welcome to my video lecture class. Right up to now I uploaded a video lectures on oblique projection on inclined plane. So here in this we have two topics. One is oblique projection on up the inclined plane. Second one is down the inclined plane. I already discussed up the inclined plane last four lectures, and I started oblique projection down the inclined plane in the last lecture too. Right, today we are continuing this topic, oblique projection on down the inclined plane. Down the inclined plane. Today we need to derive time of flight, time of flight, time of flight t. Today we need to derive time of flight t. How to derive this one? So observe carefully, ma. So it is very easy. Whether you know concept of finding time of flight in oblique projection on up the inclined plane, now it is easy to find oblique projection on down the inclined plane time of flight derivation, because these two are similar. So and relation is similar. So whether you got an idea about that the topic oblique projection on up the inclined plane, it is easy to understood down the inclined plane derivations, time and the maximum height and range. Please recapitulate, friends. If you recapitulate those previous fundamentals, it is very easy to understood. So during our session is easy to understood for you, right? So here derive time of flight. How to find time of flight? First of all, I draw the diagram. So how to draw diagram? So this is a diagram I consider. Okay, so down the inclined plane, this is the oblique projection. So here it is angle alpha. So whether it is angle alpha means definitely this is adds resolve into two components. Here it is alpha, this is g, this is g cos alpha, this is g sin alpha. So here it is angle theta, so it should be split into u cos theta, and this is u sin theta, and here it is velocity vector u bar, right? So this is a point O, this is a point P, this is a point B. So this is the thing here, oblique projection down the inclined plane. So here how to find? For finding time of flight, simple trick. Distance perpendicular to OB is 0. That means xy is equal to 0. This is a simple trick for finding time of flight. Here OB means inclined plane. OB means inclined plane. OB means inclined plane. OB means inclined plane. Distance perpendicular to OB is 0. Xy is equal to 0. So Sy means uy into t plus half into ay into t square. Here Sy is 0. That means here uy means, so already you know, ux is equal to u cos theta, uy is equal to u sin theta, ax is equal to g sin alpha, ay is equal to minus g cos alpha. Already we discussed in previous lecture. So these parameters are very important, friends. Ux is equal to u cos theta, uy is equal to u sin theta, ax is equal to g sin alpha, ay is equal to minus g cos alpha. So here Sy is equal to 0, uy means u sin theta into t plus half into ay means minus g cos alpha into t square. Okay, so now u sin theta into t. So here in this side, this of g cos alpha into t square, move this side, we got here positive value of g into cos alpha into t square. So here square t cancel. From this time of flight t is equal to 2u sin theta by g cos alpha. G cos alpha. 2u sin theta by g cos alpha. Time of flight we got the formula 2u sin theta by g cos alpha. This can be also written as t is equal to uy by 2 into ay. Uy by 2 into 2 into ay by 2 into uy by ay. We can write like this also, because uy means what, ma? U sin theta. Ay means what, ma? Minus, sorry, ay means g cos alpha. So this is so here we consider minus g cos alpha, na? But we consider modulus of ay, because it is in case of modulus negative value also becomes positive, because time is always a positive value. Time is always we consider positive. If we consider ay means this is minus g cos alpha, we got negative value, but time is always measured in positive. That's why I consider a modulus of ay. So then this is for t is equal to 2 into uy by modulus of ay. So this is a derivation of time of flight. So I discuss one example problem based upon this concept. After completion of example problem, if you got clear idea about this concept. Example 3. If a person projected body down the inclined plane, with an angle 45 degrees, and angle of projection is 30 degrees. Its initial velocity is 40 meter per second. Then find time of flight. Please observe, friends, question first of all. If a person projected a body down the inclined plane with an angle 45 degrees and angle of projection is 30 degrees, its initial velocity is 40 meter per second, then find time of flight. So here given, first we write given data. What is given data? Angle of inclination indicated by theta. Theta is equal to, otherwise angle of inclination means what might be considered here? Alpha is angle of inclination, that is equal to given 45 degrees. Angle of projection, that means projected angle, body projected with some angle. This theta is called angle of projection. This alpha is called angle of inclination. Angle of projection theta is equal to, here we consider 60 degrees. Sorry, what is given? 30 degrees. So here they given 30 degrees. And initial velocity is 40 meter per second. Initial velocity is 40 meter per second. Find the time of flight. Then find time of flight. We need to find time of flight. Time of flight. Time of flight. What is the formula of time of flight, ma? 2u sin theta by g cos alpha. 2u sin theta by g cos alpha. G cos alpha. Here we consider g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Take g is equal to 10 meter per second square. From this, 2 into 40 into sin 30 degrees by 10 into cos alpha means cos 45 degrees. From this, 10 how many times? 4 times. Okay, so 4 2's 8. 8 into sin 30 value 1 by 2. Sin 45 value 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. So this root 2 will move numerator. 2 how many times? 4 times. We got here 4 root 2 seconds. So time of flight, totally we got time of flight is 4 root 2 seconds. 4 root 2 seconds. Here root 2 value is 1.414. If you substitute 1.414, we got time of flight in decimal value. We got in time of flight decimal value. So the total time of flight we got answer is 4 root 2 seconds. So this is a solution for this question. So I hope you understood this lecture. If you will get any doubt while watching this lecture, please mention in comment box. Thank you so much.